Hello, the game is Embers Adrift, and I'm going to show you in this video how to teleport sooner. So this monolith right here is an Ember Monolith. It costs Ember Essence to travel. Every zone has one, so you can travel from zone to zone to zone. It takes a long time to travel, but you have to do a quest first. You have to then gather up Ember Essence by killing mobs, and you have to do that in certain areas. And once you do that, you can have the currency to teleport, use those monoliths to teleport from zone to zone for basically fast travel is what it is. Now these are the Ember Veins, and this is unique here because I've never seen or validated that there can be two up at once. People said they can, and it makes sense that they can, but I've never seen two Ember Veins entrances so close together. So this is what they look like. You can see them from a pretty good distance. You have lightning coming down. Inside of these, if you enter inside of them, they're little mini dungeons, great for group content. But if you kill monsters outside of them, anything near them, like this is very close to where they are, you'll be able to get essence. What happens is when you kill an NPC like this, another mini NPC will pop up and you'll have to defeat that. When you defeat that, you get like 10 or 15 essence. I don't know if it's level dependent or what. But that's how you fill up the Ember Essence, either by fighting outside the Ember Veins or going in the dungeon with a group and fighting is how you charge them. Now, how do you get the Ember Stone, which holds the Ember Essence, which is a quest item? That's what I'm going to show you now. Alright, so we start in the city. We're going to head north out the north gate. So we're at the Ember Campfire, the Ember Fire, and we're going to head north. And then we're going to next zone head north to the west side exit. I'm going to go ahead and speed the video up just because it's a long run, and this video would be very long unnecessarily if I did not speed this up. So basically you could do this quest anytime. As you can see, I've not been here on this character. At this fork, you're going to head west or left and just follow the path. It's that easy. We'll follow the path the whole time. There's nothing hard about this. You'll see an Ember Vein coming up here on the same one that I showed you earlier, coming up here on the left. But this is the path we just take, right? So we go past the crossroads up into the Meadowlands is the next zone. In the Meadowlands, there'll be a little quest giver. We're just going to talk to him. You have to have 5 silver on you. You'll see I tried to talk to him without 5 silver in my inventory just to validate, and it did not work. So I had to run to the other town. And it was a long trip. I was like, oh, this is perfect timing because it's afternoon. By the time I get there and get to the first part of the quest, it's going to be light, so it'll be easy to find the thing that I need to show you. And then it should be turning dark for the second thing I need to show you. And it's easier to find it in the dark, but it didn't work out that way. I had to do it all in the dark. So just follow the path east here. You know, the great Bloopeter, all hail Bloopeter. The guidance to us all. I don't know, some corny stuff. Anyway, you know, Bloopeter's always north, so you can always use that as your compass, but it's the first camp you find right on a path. It's not difficult at all to find. So this is the Ember camp, which is just a short run from the entrance, and this treasure hunter here is the quest giver. So you'll see here, I talk to him, and I go through it. He asked for 10 or 5. You don't have to pay him 10 silver. You can just say, that's too much, I'll give you 5. And he's like, alright, fine. I didn't have the 5 silver on me, so I'm going to skip me running back to town, which took 20 minutes to run there and back again, and I'll just cut it to where I'm here at night and show you the rest of it. Alright, that was a long trip. I'm back. It's nighttime. Same Ember camp. Just show you real quick on the map. And, you know, it's the same Ember camp, same quest giver. I just now have 5 silver. So go through the same thing. It's too much. I'll give you 5. Hand over the silver. Quest updates. There you go. If you read the quest instructions, you know, it tells you to, like, look for, what are they called? The werebats or whatever they are. And you'll find something in the smaller ruins behind it. So right here, inspect the ruins. But it tells you to like follow a path from this camp. It like leads you right to it. Like, the quest instructions are always very good in this game. It'll tell you exactly what to do. Now, you see this little thing here that barely looks like a road? And then right from here, do you see this split off that looks like a huge road? This is where a lot of people go wrong. This is where I went wrong. Sent me off to the south. I was all over the place. I had no idea where I was at, and I think a lot of other people do that. Somebody helped me out and was like, no, it's this way. You follow this little, doesn't even really look like a path. It's a very tiny path. But the ruins that you have to go to are right behind his camp. It's not far off. Like, I spent like an hour and a half wandering around the south of the zone, finding ruins down there with high-level creatures. Now, all this stuff here, all these rats, it's high level to me. But, you know, at the time you're supposed to be doing this, they'd probably be maybe green, blue, something like that. But it's not that hard to, like, maneuver around these guys. They're not super high level. You can see there's a yellow right there. Just kind of go around the ruins. Now, it's dark, and it's foggy, and it's nighttime, so it's a little... Well, you know, I'm not 100% where everything's at. You know, you don't have any maps in this game, so you gotta go by memory. I knew it was in the back here, but I was thinking it was, like, right over here. Anyway, so there's the ruins, right behind the camp. So, very close. So, I kind of got lost here a little bit. I was looking around. I was like, wait a second, where's it at? And I was thinking maybe it was right here on this little corner. But I couldn't see. I couldn't see. There's a little shovel sticking up between two foundation walls or whatever. And I was thinking it was right there, and I was like, I can't see. But if I run in there, what is guys are spawned because it's nighttime. I don't think they're there during the day, which was my plan. So I kind of like ran around here a little bit. And I don't want to speed it up because I want you to be able to follow the video to see where it actually is. So we're just going to have to go through this while I'm a little confused. But I realized, I was like, no, this is not it, because it wasn't the big ruins. I was like, there's definitely a ruin behind the big ruins. So then I decided to circle back around, so I didn't aggro anything, and just go behind it. And that's where it's at. Long story short, it's behind the big ruin. So as you can see, I fully circled around the big ruin. Or I'm right in front of the big ruin, I'm sorry. See, I'm even lost just rewatching this video. It can get confusing running around. So I'm right in front of the big ruin, and then I circle around it. Because I was still trying to decide, is that it? And I was like, I don't think that's it. So I circled around here. And I was thinking, I'm pretty sure it was closer towards the water behind all this. And I was thinking it was right there, too, because it's like, it's in between these two walls is all I really remembered. And I knew it was kind of in the back. But I didn't remember all that stuff. But as you can see, it's right in front of me. And it's so foggy, it's hard to see at night. Definitely do this part at day if you can. Yeah, right there. You see those two walls? I was like, there it is. But very easy once you get up on it. As you can see, there's no monsters around. So all that dangerous stuff I did was completely unnecessary. You can just avoid all that, come to this spot, and there's the little shovel, right? And it doesn't auto-update. You gotta click it. So you see my mouse went over it. But I just kind of wanted to make sure you guys could see where it's at in relation to the big ruin there. So that's why I'm going this way. That's the big ruin directly behind it. Boom. Easy to find. As long as it's not night and foggy. So I'm going to speed the next part up just a little bit just to save on running. I wish I could have cut that down a little bit. But when you update this, it tells you to go find, inspect the mountains. And you're going to go right... Well, it's not uncovered, but you'll go... You're at the ruins. You're going to go up and around into the corner there. So right in there is where you got to run to. So I'm going to speed this part up real quick. Alright, so we're going to go up into the absolute northeast corner of the map. And again, sorry for, having to speed this up, but the video would just be super. It's already very long, just for how quick it is. But I don't want to cut right to it. I want you to be able to see the path that I take, because there's no, waypoint markers on the map. Anyway, it's real quick, easy run right up here in the corner. Let me slow it down a little bit here. So it's right there, up there someplace. At night, you can see the stone that you're looking for glow, so it's a little bit easier to do it at night, but it's not too hard to see. That little outcrop right there is what you got to click on. Very easy, no monsters really around to attack you or anything like that. Again, just nice easy quest that you could do at level 1 if you had 5 silver. So that's complete. Now it tells you to talk to somebody at the academy in New Haven. Now I'm just going to jump into town. I'm not going to like do the fast travel, but you got to run back down south and go right in. It's very easy run right back to town. All right, see you when we get into town. All right, back in New Haven. The academy is just right to the west. It's a very quick run, very easy to find. But I won't cut it out. I'll keep it in, just so you can see the path. There's the Ember campfire. Head west, and then just a quick left right here, heading south. And this is the academy in here. There's actually another quest giver in here. That Bella person. You should talk to her too. She has a quest. Yeah, so there's the academy on the map. The person we want to talk to for this is over here. Was it Kim? I don't know. But yeah, you just talk to them, tell them you found a glowing rock. He tells you need to find a way to recharge it. And so that's the next quest. And then to recharge it, you just need to go to the Ember Vein, either fight around the Ember Vein or get a group and go in and fight them. Monsters you fight in or around the Ember Vein have a chance to spawn a little monster, and then you kill it, and when you kill it, it just gives it charge. I'm assuming, if you look on your character, like if you look at my character, you see that little rock right there? You can see it. Now when it's charged, it glows, so it's pretty cool, but it's not glowing now because it has 0 charge, and it's in your inventory, 0 of 100, so you can carry 100 charges. Roughly 10 ports, depending on where you're going to, maybe a little bit less. I'm assuming later on in the game you'll be able to get better Ember Stones that can hold more charges, so you can go further out. You know, it's a pretty neat teleportation system. Alright, so I hope that was kind of understandable what you have to do. The quest is available. You just need 5 silver. You need to know where to go. There's no real challenging mobs blocking you. You could do it at level 1 if you had to, if you wanted to. I don't think you have to. I think level 5, 6, when you start going into this zone, is a great time to do it. Once you get the quest done, you get the Ember Stone, then you can go into these Ember Veins or fight around the Ember Veins and charge it up, and then you can use the teleporters at will, and it saves you a ton. It'll save you like 20 minutes a shot. It takes a long time to run across these zones, so very handy to have that charged up. It's fun jumping in groups and going, hey, you know, you jump in with groups with other people. And, hey, anybody else need a charger stone or anybody want to do Ember Veins? There's also named mobs in the Ember Veins, so hope you enjoyed the video. Please give it a like if you did, share it, spread the word, subscribe if you're not a subscriber. I appreciate it. These videos are sponsored by players like you. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one.